didn't have your standard rock bottom. Like, I didn't get a DUI only because I never got caught. My spouse wasn't giving me an ultimatum, which I'm shocked that he didn't. What prompted me to quit drinking or got me sober curious, it was actually sober TikTok. In the summer of 2022, I was at my worst. The benders were getting longer, darker. I was blacking out a lot more. My mental health was horrible. I had gained a ton of weight. I hated how I felt in my skin. I hated looking at myself in pictures. I had no energy. I had no motivation. I was depressed. And I felt like the only good thing that I had in my life was drinking. And I had gotten to a place where I had just settled. I thought, I've tried so many times to quit in the past, never been successful. I've always went back. I don't think I could ever be a sober person. This is how my life is, and this is just how it's gonna be. And the only escape I get from my reality is alcohol. I hated everything about my life. But as sober TikTok started showing up on my For You page, which I know wasn't a coincidence, my algorithm knew what was going on, I found the stories very relatable. I felt like they were telling my story, and I could so relate to the struggle they had before they got sober. And as they shared their stories about quitting drinking and how they got sober, it gave me a little bit of hope that maybe if they could quit, then maybe I could quit too. And there was one content creator on here specifically, Daniel Patterson. He sponsored a Sober September group, which it was something you could sign up for. You'd have weekly Zoom calls, a chat, emails, like an online support group, peer-to-peer, more smart recovery. And I thought, whatever, what do I have to lose at this point? So I very reluctantly signed up for it with a complete shit attitude of whatever, nothing in my life is going to change in the next 30 days. I'm just going to be miserable, but I'm already freaking miserable right now, so I have nothing to lose. So I committed to those 30 days, and in my mind, I was only planning on not drinking for 30 days. I had every intention of picking it back up on October 1st. But of course, when you stop poisoning your body, things do get better. And of course, I had to walk through all the initial withdrawal yuck stuff that comes when you quit drinking and you're coming off of a 10-year-long drinking career. But towards the end of those 30 days, I noticed my mental health was better. I noticed I had energy. I noticed I had motivation. I was less depressed. I was sleeping better. So I moved the goalposts out another 30 days, and that has now turned into over 2 years of sobriety.